All right, Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, glory, honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yashah, Bashim Chakadash. Peace and double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS that give us his truth and all his purity, and salutations to all you occupation this word throughout the four corners of the earth, and sincerity and the truth. I'm the brother Yahweh Sap, and as you can see, the title of the article, this lesson will be going into the famine of the word. So this is the article from the People's Voice.tv, and it reads, UN declares war on free speech. People with non-mainstream views must be ostracized from society. So this is what the scriptures mean when it says, when whosoever worship not the image of the beast should be killed. That's what it's talking about, basically not agreeing with, the agendas that they're trying to push, what's it called? The transhumanism, merging of man with machine, digital cash, the mass poisoning of people through jabs, If you don't agree with that, then they want you taken out, man. So this is how you know that Esau is just walking to the tune of the scriptures. So it says the United Nations has ramped up its war against free speech and declared that people who consume or share non-mainstream views must be severely punished and ostracized from society. So what is that going into? Re-education camps and execution. That's what it's talking about, man. So this was going to be our temptation, where Esau, they're going to have it out there where we know the chip is coming. So once they come out with that, eventually they're going to say, if you don't agree with taking it, then, you should be ostracized from society. So we're going to make this money digital. We're going to make buying and selling mandatory for you to have this thing. So if you don't agree with that, then you ostracize from society, man. You see? Just like if you didn't agree to take the yabba dabba do, certain jobs and certain establishments wouldn't even let you in. And that was a test. And most people, 70% of them took the Yabba Dabba Doos. So that was a test, And, now it's going to lead to them being tested with this MOTB. And they're going to fail just like they failed the first time. So it says Antonio Guterres, the Secretary General at the UN, released the globalist latest game plan for population control, surveillance and censorship of views. The globalist organization views problematic. It says the globalist operation named Global Principles for Information Integrity seek to put an end to harmful misinformation, disinformation, and hate speech online while uploading human rights such as the freedom of speech. So pretty much they're going to erase different contents online, not just, YouTube content. They're going to get rid of Rumble. They're going to get rid of Odyssey. They're going to get rid of websites like this, alternative news websites that go into, their different agendas, the different plans that they have, things that they're doing that's being exposed. You see? So they want total control over the minds of the people, man. But, without further ado, let's get a couple scriptures. This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashah power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord." Yes, so not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, man, but of hearing the words of the Lord, because the words of Yahweh Bashim Yashah, they're likened unto water, they're likened unto food, sustenance, because it upholds your spirit. You see, it refreshes, your spirit. So it says, not a famine of bread, nor thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Yeah, because, they're going to take brothers' channels out. They already been doing that. They're going to take brothers' videos out, different, avenues that brothers use to push the truth. Those are going to get taken out, you see? And then, we're not going to be able to prophesy even on the streets, because it's going to be, detrimental to us, where, you might get, hauled off into a concentration camp. That's why the scriptures say that, how does it go? It said, there shall be a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, in the book of 2nd Ezra. You see? So, the words that we speak, is going to be like considered what's the word I'm looking for? I forgot the exact word, but basically it's like words you use it to incite, terroristic acts and things of that nature, hate speech, they're going to put a bad label on us, man. So it says, behold, the days come. Matter of fact, I just read that verse 12. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and they shall not find it. So wherever brothers prophesy at, you're going to have people going to their last known location to try to get understanding, to try to ask questions, to try to get, refreshment, from the chaos and misery that's going to be happening, because they're going to see that the words that we've been speaking is going to come to pass right in their face, and they're going to remember where they heard it from, So it says, it says, in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. So you're going to faint for thirst, spiritual thirst, which is not you not having the word, not knowing what to do. Imagine, World War III pop off tomorrow, where men are going to start getting drafted. The economy collapses. All these things are happening back to back to back. You're not going to feel secure, So you're going to need some type of support, And the Lord is known as our staff in the scriptures. He's our support, man, But guess what? When you forsake the Lord doesn't support you, man. So majority of Jake, 2/3 have forsaken the Lord. So when they try to come now to try to, lean on that staff, it's not going to be there anymore. Matter of fact, it's going to turn into a snake and bite you. You see? Because you despise wisdom, man. So, when you try to come back, the Lord ain't going to be dealing with you, man. So it says, yeah, that's it on that. Now, let's get the book of 2 Ezra chapter 5. And I'm going to start at 1. It says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the days shall come, that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number. And all you hear in the news is talks of World War III. And as of recent, in the past, I believe 2 weeks, you got over 59 nations that joined the BRICS. And they decided that they basically getting rid of the dollar, man. So it's over, man. So once this economy collapses and World War III pop off, because that's exactly what it's looking like, with Putin doing their drills in Cuba, with them basically saying they're going to detonate a nuclear bomb just to show America how serious they are. They're not playing, Hey, man, these things are going to come to pass, man. And it's right around the corner, man. And it's so interesting that we're going into the election year. And now they're saying Biden might have to drop out. So we know Trump, hopefully, Lord's will, he gets to become the president and really set this thing popping, man. So it says, behold, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Yeah, so the way of truth is going to be hidden, man. You're not going to be able to go on YouTube and these different sites that brothers post videos on, to get understanding, man. You see? The way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Yeah, people are going to, whatever little faith they think that they have, that they holding on to, which, they could have faith in different things. They have faith in their cars, faith in, different people, and these false gods, and money, So once the Lord take all of that away from them, they're not gonna, they're not gonna, believe in a higher power. They're not gonna have any fucking, morals. It's gonna be barren of faith, man. People are gonna be doing whatever just to get by. They're gonna get more and more wicked as the days get more serious, man. It says, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. There you go. So, times are going to get more rough. They're going to get more violent. People are going to have to resort to doing things that, they're not typically doing, They're going to have to resort to murder, just to try to take, the next man's resources, It's going to get bad out here, man. People going to be setting up each other, and cannibalism is going to come back, to reality, So it's going to get bad, man. It says, "In the land that thou seest now to have root shall thou see wasted suddenly," which the land back then was the land of Israel. That land is going to be destroyed in World War III, according to scriptures. And now they picking up a war with, Hezbollah. They're already at war, proxy war with Iran, and no matter of fact, direct war with Iran. And Turkey said that they're going to side with Hezbollah, I believe, And Israel now saying that they're going to supply weapons to Ukraine, so that Israel is preparing to go to war with Russia. So this thing is close, man. You see? It says, I'm going to jump down real quick. Verse 8, it says, "There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often sent out again." Yes, so it's going to be confusion, man. People are not going to know what to do, People, most people depend on each other, their families, you depend on the government. Well, guess what? In that time, you're not going to have nobody to depend on, man. Nobody's going to have your back, Nobody's going to everybody's going to try to help themselves, you see? So it's going to be confusion because they're not going to know what to do. It says the fire shall be often sent out again. Yeah, so you're going to have riots, people burning out government buildings, regular buildings just to show their frustration. You're going to have terroristic attacks, bombs being dropped on cities, There's going to be a lot of fires, man. You see? And Yahushua said, "I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will life had already be kindled." So the Lord is going to start sparking this thing, man. And he's going to send the fanners, like the scriptures say, to fan Babylon, which those fans is going into what? The nuclear missiles, man. That's going to be the ultimate fire, along with the laser beams from the chariots, So much fire that is going to reshape the whole, way the earth looks in the kingdom. You see? It says, "And the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters." Yeah, so the wild beasts is going to change their places. We seen that during the epidemic. When human activity has gone down, animals start moving into cities. So it's going to be so many dead humans, so many dead people that, the cities are going to be looking, wasted, man. Like, barely people alive. It might be, out of a city that used to have millions, it might just be a few thousand left, Like New York City, I believe, got, 8 to 10 million individuals, So picture that going down to, 1 million, a million spread out throughout New York. That's not a lot of people, man. It's going to be, and it is going to keep getting cut down, It says, "And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters." So, you got women having all types of deformed babies now, due to the effect of the yabba dabba deuce that they took, and previous, yabba dabba deuce, jabs, that, genetically, altered the children, man. And the main ones always getting affected is Jake. So, they targeting us, with these different agendas that they have, because they know that we're the chosen, man. It says, "And salt water shall be found in the sweet." And if salt water is, if you drink salt water, if you ingest that, it's gonna kill you. So basically, the water is gonna be undrinkable. It's gonna be poison, Esau's going to deliberately poison them. And they said even through cyber attacks, that the Chinese, that they could basically alter the levels of fluoride and things of that nature that's in the water, and that could poison a whole population of people, man. So Imagine that. Imagine there's a cyber attack and a town of people or a city of people, their water is tainted and they drink it all throughout the day. And they say, they all get sick. Majority of them start dying off. That's how bad it's going to get. That's why it says the people is going to be taken in a great number. It says, and all friends shall destroy one another. Yahushua said what? Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So friends is going to be at each other's necks. It's not going to be no love in these streets. It don't matter if, they're brothers. Blood brothers going to be killing blood brothers. Family going to be killing family. Friends going to be killing each other. That's how bad it's going to get. It says, then shall wit hide itself and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. Yeah, so wit is wisdom. So wisdom shall hide itself and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. And what's the secret chamber? This book. So not only this book, the Lord, the secret of the Lord, the scripture says the secret of the Lord is with those that fear him. So the secret of the Lord is given to the prophets. So the prophets' minds are going to be the only ones able to decipher what's going on. We see the prophecies. We can know what scriptures we're looking out for. You see? So people, that's going to need some, understanding, help, trying to make it, only the elect in that time is really going to get it, because, brothers going to come across different elect members where the Spirit of the Lord might just have you, give them the truth, and, it's going to be miracles happening too in that time. So that's how the Lord is going to have a lot of believers come in. But for most of our people, they're not going to have this understanding, let alone the heathens that are in the world. So wisdom is going to draw herself into secret chamber and shall be sought of many and yet not be found. So they're going to try to go around, go dab into different, religions and doctrines just to try to, cope and get by. You're going to have people resorting to going to the left hand, sacrificing other people for, to get a piece of bread or some shit, do some satanic shit just to, get by, So it says, it shall be sought of many and yet not be found, then shall unrighteousness and contingency be multiplied upon the earth. Yeah, so, the more they can't make understanding of what's going on, because it's going to get more and more confused, and they know eventually it's going to get to the point of the nukes being shot off, so that thought in their minds during World War III is going to have people on edge, like any day now, we could die, might as well get by, do what you got to do, So, hey, man, people are going to get evil. So that's it on that. Now let's get the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Yes, so wisdom and knowledge is going to be our stability. It's going to be our rod, our staff, that comforts us in a time of adversity. Because we're going to have it in our minds that salvation is coming. That's what these people don't have in the world. So not having this hope is going to have people on edge. People are going to be losing their minds, But wisdom and knowledge is going to be our stability. We're not, all the things that surround us is not going to shake us up so much as the next person. Because we have Yahushua, we have Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We know what our power is able to do in a time of trouble. How he saved our forefathers from different, calamities, and us having this understanding is, giving us a chance into tapping into that faith, and him delivering us, man. So wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So that's what's going to make us, Lord's will. If we're part of the elect, that's what's going to make us precious. That's what the scriptures say. A man is going to be more precious than fine gold, even as the golden wedge of Ophir. So a man of the Lord is going to be very rare, very rare, man, and pure, you know? So the Lord is going to make sure he take care of his servants, man. You know? But yeah, that was pretty much it on this lesson. I hope this was edifying. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, glory, honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim, Hakodash. Peace and double honor to the apostles, the elders of GMS that give us his truth and all his purity. And salutations to all you out preaching this word throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and the truth.